Well, the annual fundraising campaign for the United Way of Greater Kingsport is well underway. In fact, soon it will be coming to a close. It's an important campaign as so many different organizations rely on the funding that the United Way offers. Here with more now, we have Perdue, the campaign chair for this year, and Danelle Glasscock, the executive director for the United Way of Greater Kingsport. Great to have both of you with us.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
Thank you.
Well, you guys are kind of on that final push for that annual campaign then.
Yes, we are. We have a goal of $3 million, and right now we're at 80% of that goal, so we're needing every last push we can. Anybody that set that envelope aside or thinking, I'll do that later, this is a great thing to check off your list before you get to Christmas shopping.
Absolutely,
so it's a good
yes.
thing.
Giving back.
Yes.
And so important, and I know as chairman this year, you've, I'm sure, been getting everybody on board and really spreading the word about the great things that the United Way does.
Yeah, the United Way helps so many people in the Tri-Cities area. You know, all the United Ways right now in Kingsport, Johnson City, and Bristol are in the middle of their campaign. And so, you know, for all of our listeners across the market, it's important that we get involved, you know, in Kingsport particularly. You know, we're battling some big problems. We've, you know, homelessness, you know, addiction and recovery, grandparenting, raising children, you know, again. And so there's a lot of significant issues that the communities are trying to solve, and United Way is just such a great avenue for folks to give their money to help solve those issues, because, you know, the citizens review where the funds are being used, and so you know they're being used in good ways and to good purpose. So, you know, it's just a great way to get involved in your community.
And Danelle, I've often heard the phrase like United Way is like kind of like a big umbrella where so many different organizations are involved, and they've really come to rely on the funding that the United Way offers.
They really do. And this year more than ever, with the cost of inflation going up, it's impacting those nonprofits too. And so they need the help more than ever this year as well.
So what kinds of things are we doing to raise money? I know a lot of businesses get involved, a lot of challenges.
So we've really got 4 main points to our campaign. One of them, as you mentioned, is obviously a workplace campaign. And inside of those workplace campaigns, our critical components are: 1, donor retention. If you've given in the past, we obviously need to continue to give in the present, because with inflation, if we give the same amount of money as last year, we have to help less people.
Yeah.
And so the second is leadership givers. Anybody that gives $500 is considered a leadership giver. That's $10 a week, right? The third is to continue to, well, one of the things that's really a big push for us this year is actually we've had a lot of new friends move into the region,
yes.
as you're well aware. A lot of friends have found the Tri-Cities region from neighboring states, and it's a wonderful place to live, but we need those folks involved in their community they now call home. We need them. They may be working remotely, and so we need to make sure we get their time, their talent, and their treasures involved in the campaign. And so we've been trying to get the word out, not only with workplaces, but also through forums like this, right? The news and interviews, so that we can reach those people that have just moved into the area.
Such an investment in the community that you belong to, and I know you talked about inflation, so the nonprofits also feeling that, but the need for the nonprofits is also increasing, and people that may have donated in the past are finding themselves the one needing a little extra help this year. So a lot of things. So if you're able to, what's the best way to go ahead and make that donation and get involved?
Well, we've tried to make it real easy that people can go online now and give. And one thing I love about online giving now is that you can even do a monthly donation, a recurring donation online. And a lot of people see that as an easier way to give because it's not such a big amount, but you give every month and you give regularly and help in our community. But people can go online and give at uakpt.org. And I think you're going to have that up too for folks, and I really appreciate that.
All right, well, here is the website. It is very easy to donate. You can give and be part of the solution, making Kingsport and the surrounding area a better place to live for everyone through the United Way. We'll be right back.